Hey guys, and welcome! My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Thank you so much for your patience. We are here joined by these incredible and wonderfully talented Patreons to play Reign of Winter, our Pathfinder game, which I have, as you can probably sort of see, completely forgotten that I need to change poor Marcus's character.
I was just gonna say, in chat.
Because
Well,
Marcus is making my life hard. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with it.
Anyway, you love torturing me in return.
That's true. That's true. It's equal back. So while I deal with that, guys, first of all, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. If you don't know what this is about, we are playing Pathfinder, a TTRPG role-playing game by the folks over at Paizo, playing in their first edition adventure known as Reign of Winter, a story that follows the journey of several heroes as they have traveled from the southern lands of Taldor to the frigid, frozen north of Irrisen in order to try and bring about the end of a winter that is slowly taking over and gripping the entire world. Now, our heroes have been on this quest for quite some time. We are now well and truly into book 2. So I do encourage anyone who, if you have questions about the adventure, what we're doing, you know, things like that, please just ask. Yeah, we love chatting with people and we love filling people in. But digressing, of course, this show, and much like all of my others, are brought to you by a group of very, very generous individuals that allow us to continue to do this amazing show and put on this incredible piece, starting, of course, with Hero Forge, which you can see over here with all of our lovely artworks that you can see. We also use Hero Forge tokens. We use as much Hero Forge as we can because, hey, it's great for our online shows. But if you want something in person, then consider buying these Hero Forge minis for yourself and your tables at home. Why? Because they're freaking amazing. Honestly, they're some of the most amazing minis and most customizable things you are going to find. Next up, of course, if every epic game needs to sound epic, and that is why we also sponsor Sirenscape, which allow us to sound cool and create an amazing array of different sound sets. We also use Epidemic Sounds intermittently as well, just because sometimes, yeah, we like certain different types of music as well. But I highly recommend go check out Sirenscape, go bump up your games, and sign up for their Super Siren subscription for you to get access to all of their massive catalog. And lastly, our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, which you can see here. A beautiful thing where you guys get to see me in all of my digital glory with maps and portraits and pictures and tokens and things that make me not have to remember all the rules of D&D and Pathfinder or whatever game I'm playing. So yeah. I have a question. When is the murderous mega polar bear going to come back and kill everyone? Very soon, Mrs. Bowman. Very soon. Or Flyer Bowman. I keep forgetting you've changed your name. Yes, very, very soon. And we don't know. We don't know what's happened there. Remember, there was we met, we bumped into, what do you call it? We bumped into DT not too long ago, so maybe we are overdue a polar bear fight. Who knows? We'll find out. Now, before we kick off, let's meet the characters. Let's meet these wonderful people. We're going to fly through this because we are 20 minutes in due to my own tech delays and stuff like that. First of all, playing the role of the Slayer who has indoctrinated their life to the service of the god Norgorber, god of murderers and greed and poison, is Kyrie, the Ratfolk Slayer, played by our dear friend Calindria. Hi, Callie.
Hello, hi, that's me.
Yay! Next up, taking on the mantle of the Black Rider, herald to the Baba Yaga after the previous rider had fallen, is the Kitsune Samurai who has traveled far and wide in order to learn the true meaning of being a warrior. This incredible character, Kichiro, is played by our dear friend Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello. Nice intro, by the way. Well done.
Thank you. I'm trying to get these better at these. Next up, a humble blacksmith from the town of Waldsby who is on a quest to try and find their missing parents who they alert have been sequestered away by the evil queen that lives here, is of course the Black Dragon descended sorcerer known as Jet, played by the incredible Marcus, the GM.
Hello.
Next on our list, the Elemental of Chaos, the person who collects all these knickknacks and paddywhacks and collects them for magic and psychic purposes.
And I take dog's bones.
Neil! Shut the fuck up! Anyway, is of course the person who finds silence the only spell he can't cast in real life. This is of course Grax the Goblin, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion. Hi, Neil. No, that's it. Okay, Rill, you've spent your time. Next up is Rill. Rill is, of course, the newest member of to the group, who is a dwarven cleric of Sarenrae, goddess of light, healing, and second chances. Second chances have never come more in tune than with this individual, who is on a quest to try and find and unleash and to remove the restrictions on the recipe for his family's own homebrew, named after himself, the Never Ember brew. Rill is also on a quest to discover his true roots. Having been raised by the forlorn elves, he wishes to know more, not just about his own culture as a member of these elves, but also his heritage from the Dwarven kingdoms. This powerful, wonderful, and at times misunderstood character is played by our dear friend, Brune Brassax.
G'day. And you couldn't have said it better myself.
Brilliant. That's why you didn't. No. So, and last but certainly not least, playing the role of the far-traveling warrior and scholarly monk Cromwell, a human-appearing Oread from the distant lands who had learnt and studied at the Cinderfang Hero for Academy and Warriors, traveling to try on their very, very first journey, their first quest to prove themselves to the world that despite his penchant for not quite understanding the ways of other people, that he too still has the stuff that makes heroes. This powerful, wonderful, and amazing character is played by our dear friend Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hey, mostly heroic.
Mostly heroic. Semi-phenomenal, nearly cosmic. Now, these are my Patreons. They support my channel despite how I treat them. But these guys are amazing fun, and I cannot wait to delve into today's game. But before we do, we have one last person to thank, and that is you guys in the chat. Thank you so much, first of all. Now, as you guys know, I'm a career DM. This is what I do for a living. This is how I pay my rent. But if you don't have any funds and you can't support us financially, that is okay. Because first of all, my channel promotes one thing and one thing above all else, and that is to donate, but donate responsibly to the things you love, because that's how this stuff happens. So if you can't donate, don't worry. Just join in the chat. Be here, because I value your time and your energy just being here all the time. And just for that, whether or not you are subscribed, you will earn channel points, more channel points if you're a subscriber, but you can use these channel points to influence the game as we play. They can give group inspiration, they can provide insight bonuses to my players, they can summon magic bags, monsters, a whole bunch of cool stuff. Takes a little while, but you know what? These are really cool things that you could do at any point in time to help my players, or sometimes hinder them. Depends on what you feel like. But, of course, those of you who are, of course, generous beings who like to keep me fed, there are a number of awards that you can get immediate actions with financial backing. For example, for $5, you can give someone one of these red markers, which is a hero point that can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense, or roll with advantage. Likewise, you can use those $5 to give me a jinx point, and I can do the opposite. I can do bad things to them, or counter their hero points. That's kind of how jinx points work. For $10, I will draw from a random deck of plot twists and incorporate one of these plot twists into the game that we are playing, or potentially switch that around, and you can, instead of getting a plot twist, ask to give a hero of your choice a hero card. These heroic actions are powerful, amazing, and can do some pretty random stuff. Every player is entitled to carry one hero card on their person. Who currently has hero cards?
I believe it's Jet.
Jet? Okay, so Jet is the other one with a hero card. So anyone who wants to give a heroic action, Jet can get a second one, but by the end of the session, he has to, return one.
I also have one.
Okay, cool. Yep, so same deal. Then we have for $20 the coveted golden natural 20, because why roll a nat 20 when you can have one? For $50, you can boost the buff. Now look, guys.
I think boss was meant to be in that sentence somewhere.
Yeah, boost the boss, buff boss, buff boo boo boss buff. Yeah. Anyway, listen, guys, I'm not joking. This is one of the toughest things I've ever made, and Tim has first-hand experience in how bullshit this is. I don't know how I could make it worse, but for $50, I'll damn well try. So there you go. Lastly, you can use the $50 for a magic item, which you can provide to any member of your group. There is also a running pool of magic items that are being made into set pieces. Currently, we are on the Fire Pelt Cougar set that is currently being worn by Jet. So if you want to donate to that, that's also a thing. Lastly, secret menu item. What are we doing for the secret menu item? The secret menu item is the same one we used last week, which is going to be a little bit more aggressive, and that is for the big old $100 secret menu item. We will summon the White Dragon. Now, here's what will happen. Either A, the White Dragon will show up, may chase off the Purple Worm, or B, the White Dragon will show up and make things worse as the Purple Worm eats it, and then it becomes a Purple Worm White Dragon, as is what this consuming Purple Worm is capable of doing. Everything it eats, every one it eats, it gets its powers, abilities. It doesn't matter if it's racial, doesn't matter if it's class, it gets them. So right now, this worm, which we'll talk about in a minute, has a praying mantis's extended reach with its lunge. It has the Bulette's armor and savage bite. It has oracle spells. It has immunity to cold, as per the previous White Dragon it had eaten, and of course all the stuff that normally purple worms get. So yeah.
Or we could just be the squishy meat in a purple worm and white dragon sandwich.
It's true, squishy meat. All right, well, hey, look at that. We got done at past. That was amazing. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us delve back into our world. Now, we are in the city of Whitethrone, the capital city of the lands of Irrisen, the frigid northern lands where our heroes have been constantly on their quest in search of the Baba Yaga. Why are they searching for her? Well, it turns out that the Queen Elvana, is supposed to have been taken by the Baba Yaga and replaced by a new queen. However, the Baba Yaga has not shown up. Her heralds have not arrived, and there is no sign of change to come. Instead, portals have appeared all over the world, bringing forth a ton of these wintry pockets all throughout the world, and it is up to our heroes to try and find it. Kichiro, in particular, who had made a deal with who had inherited the Black Rider's mantle to herald the Baba Yaga, now seeks in Whitethrone the Baba Yaga's hut in hopes of trying to find her and bring her back to fulfill her duty and replace the queen. Also on various quests, we have Rill, who is trying to unlock his family's recipe from the palace, which has it currently under lock and key. Jet is trying to find his parents, who have been kidnapped by the queen. All the blacksmiths from near and far have been taken to the palace for who knows what at the moment, but that's a thing. And Kyrie, Grax, and Gromwell are trying not to die. That's where we're at. Well, I mean, everyone's on the quest, but you know. Now, when last we left our heroes, they managed to finally get Morton to give them the papers they needed to travel into the Whitethrone proper. And after investigating the local markets and the blacksmith, they managed to find out what happened to all the blacksmith. After receiving several gifts and quests from the local blacksmithing minotaur that's there, our heroes began to make their way to the palace, only to be confronted by the palace guards who demanded to know why they were traveling through these areas. Before they were able to answer, however, fortune, or should I say misfortune, struck in the form of a terrible rumbling beneath the city streets, as ice, earth, and stone were thrown into the air and cascaded down like a rain of destruction upon this city street. An old enemy to our group reemerges, a hateful, spiteful creature who knows only hunger and fury. The consuming worm, whose name... Did we give him a name? You guys haven't named him, have you?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
something
think we did.
Yeah, something for later.
Spyro. No, just
All
kidding.
right.
Full chat named it.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Well, you know,
Yeah, I'm
if someone
excited.
comes up with a good name, I'll name it. But otherwise, there you go.
Bitey.
Bitey McBitingson. Yep. Can always trust chat. All right. So I guess we'll Start with initiative.
Ooh.
All right. Let's get that
Excellent.
badass music going.
Yep.
All right.
Wait.
And there we go. All right. The troop guards see the sight of the giant worm, and they begin to cry out. They begin to call and sound the signals, blaring horns that roar across the town. And suddenly, arrows are loosed. You can see that they begin their charge, racing towards their quarry. Ah! As they begin to surround and attack the giant worm.
Can I use all of my hero points and the nat 20 for 3 nat 20s on the worm?
No. But good try. All right.
Can we give him our nat 20s?
No. All right. So, as the purple worm is attacked from all sides, the troops automatically deal 13 points of damage as they unleash fury upon the purple worm. The arrows loosed fly across over your heads and deal another 14 points of damage. You see that some of the guards, the ones that aren't in the army that is now taking on this purple worm, they have started to move the civilians clear. Some of them are rushing into buildings, grabbing hold of civilians and taking them out, running them through and away. You can even see a couple of fey creatures, like the trolls, like grabbing people from like second-story buildings. Were it not for the fact that this is an evil empire, you'd be kind of impressed at the resourcefulness and teamwork of the soldiers of this city. But there's no time for that. Grax, we now go to you.
I'm gonna. Is it pretty easy to get up on these like the barricade behind us, like these crates and stuff? Up, you muted.
Yes and no. What are you attempting?
I just want to get up on there off the ground.
Okay, because you are aware that that is the rampart in which there are a number of people firing arrows and stuff across the threshold, right? See that big
Can I
T
get up
for
there
troop?
behind a box that's up there?
Sure.
Okay, yeah,
Sure, you climb up. You don't
this is a
climb
bunch of-
over it, or you don't climb on top of it, but you're like part way up along the wall. Sure. No problem there.
kind of hanging off. Okay. So I'm up there. I can't move my guy, but that's where I want to move.
Let
And
me
then
fix that real quick.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. Just kind of like right up here. And then I turn around and I kind of summoning it in the air. I just say, "Come and help me, bomb!" And I'm going to cast a elemental. It's a air elemental. I think it's a tiny air elemental because that's the level 2 summon monster. So it's just whatever the tiny version would be.
All right, which is
I'll be right back.
Well, I mean, if there is a tiny like air elemental,
I don't know if there's a tiny one. I know there's a small one.
or small maybe, yeah.
All right, let me have a look.
Otherwise, I can summon a different elemental. So
I've only got smalls. I don't have tiny.
okay, let me go back and look at the summon monster spell quick. Actually, where's the spell list? I can look at that quick and find it. Oh, there it is. Summon monster 1. Okay, okay, so Level 2 just says elemental small.
Yeah, okay, so it is a small elemental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, then I'll summon a wind elemental or an air elemental that's small.
Alright, done.
As I call forth a wind bomb.
Yeah, there it is. A tiny little wind elemental begins to flow there.
And I'll command him to do his best at attacking the purple worm.
Sure, not a problem. Alright. It will attempt to slam the giant worm. It hits it. It has very little effect.
Okay.
Where
Wait, keep doing
is
that.
Milk?
Milk?
Smelk the elk.
Oh,
right.
Smoke!
It is then Smelk's turn. Now,
does show up.
Smelk is a giant elk who you can see is now careening through one of the alleyways. You are able to command Smelk to assist you. He was the friendly elk that helped you break out Ranga from the prison cell. Name it Toot. All right. Does anyone want to command it, or is it just gonna wander around?
I would
Attack!
probably command it to run away.
Very well. It goes this way. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Go, be free, find some grass.
It's gonna go find grass. All right, Kyrie. What does our Ratfolk Slayer do?
She had to step out for a minute.
Did she?
So
Oh, very well. In which case
you
we'll
can
go-
either move her down or have her study something.
Oh no, that's okay. She can study, and let's have her stealth over here. I think that's a good one. All right, she's going to stealth over there. In which case, Cromwell, you're up next.
Yeah.
Okay, what does our monk do?
What can I do against this thing? Let's see. How far away are we?
The purple worm roars.
Can I try a knowledge to see if there's any kind of weakness or chink in its armor or something we should focus on, or type of attack that would be more useful?
There is none. Not that you can't. Simply, as far
There's
as
no
you,
knowledge to know.
as far as you've observed, and you've learned from your experiences, and I feel like you've asked this question before, there are no known weaknesses of the giant purple consuming worm.
Well, it might have developed one in the meantime.
It has not.
Is it scaled?
Kind of. I mean, I wouldn't say scaled as in like scales. I'd say like more like segmented pieces.
Okay, right. So not like you could break a scale off and get to its fleshy under skin or something.
No, it'd be more like a worm. Like as it moves and extends, there's kind of like a jelly bit
Yeah.
in between the armors, kind of like how a bulette has the plates.
Right. Okay, well, let's just see if we can do any damage to this thing. I'll try and think of something more. All right, so...
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Oh, good.
I'm just going to head up here, and since I would only have one attack for this round, I'm going to actually take a defensive.
You gonna take a defensive stance, did you say?
Yes.
All right. You block.
Probably more dodge on this thing, right? But yes.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. All right. Kichiro, our samurai. What about you?
All right, not much I can do. I guess I'm going to throw myself against the brick wall that is the purple worm.
All right. You rush forward towards the purple worm, sword drawn in hand. Also, Kyrie, I had your character study the target and then move to stealth behind that tent there.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Could I get you to just roll a stealth, just so we know what it is?
Yes. Da-da-da. Pretty damn good.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, all right. All right, Kichiro, what are you up to?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to try to hit it. Oh, actually, before I do that, while I'm running towards it, I'm going to speak my sword's name, which will then up my size and damage by 1.
Yeah.
All right.
By 1 category, sorry.
Yep. Your body and your weapon go up in size.
All right, and this thing doesn't count as a giant, right? So I'm just going to use my regular rolls.
Yes. Did we give you a weapon with the increased size?
No, we just added a +4 last time.
Let's see. Giant Breaker does a D10.
That'd be D12.
Yeah, so
normally.
enlarged Giant Breaker would be a D12. So bear with me for a moment.
But his question was, does it have a giant subtype or type?
Oh, no. Okay. There we go. That should be added in now.
Yep, I see it. Thank you.
So you've got large Giant Breaker without the thing. You should be able to use that for now, at least.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yep, cool. Do you want to roll it? Yep, there we go. All right.
It's a weak roll.
Yeah, your blade swings. Also, you need to move your mini. Can you control your character?
He did.
Okay, good. Yep, just checking. All
Yep,
right.
I got it.
So, as your blade flashes, it hits the carapace. Now, you've hit the purple one before and done damage. This time, as you've hit it, the bulette scales have really stood out. The armor is heavy as you clang off it and sparks fly from the armor. Any reaction?
I mean, it's kind of what he expected, so he's just going to do his best.
Okay. Rill, you're up.
Excellent. DM, am
Yep.
I 40 feet away from the troops on the other side, or can I not see them?
You can see them, but you are 60 foot away.
I think he's talking about the ones up top.
Oh no, well, I was talking about the ones on the other side as well.
Oh, okay.
So I'd have to move 20 feet forward. Closer to it. Sure. Well, moving to there, trudging up through the snow. Would that bring me within? I'm not exactly sure how far I moved. Would that move me 40 feet away from them? No.
Nope, you're 50 foot.
Okay. Ugh, no. No. To there.
Hold on one sec. Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. So 60 feet away, and okay. So let's see if it bites me. So, okay. So, my hand axe, in hand, the Law Stealer.
Mm-hmm.
I say a little prayer, to Sarenrae, and I swing the axe just in a circular motion above my head, and shining light circles out 40 feet in every direction as I cast prayer.
Very nice. Your prayer to Sarenrae is heard as the light begins to emanate from your axe. It shrouds the entire area in a glowing, bathing warmth. What does prayer do?
Everybody gets +1 luck on attack rolls to all my allies. I'd like to include the guards if possible.
Sure.
And a -1 penalty to any enemies within that roll.
Very nice.
Cool.
Well, I hope this helps everyone. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Which then brings us to the purple worm. The purple worm. This is just heinous. He's going to go for the small air elemental. It hits.
If it dies, it just poofs.
It does.
It poofs.
Jeez.
Doesn't eat
However,
it.
on its bite attack, it's cursed.
It doesn't eat it. It
You
dies,
can argue all you
It's
want.
a summoned creature. It doesn't actually.
I never said it didn't work on a summoned creature.
Oh, come on.
But a summoned
guess
creature
what?
doesn't have a true physical form, and if it's
I
an
need-
air elemental,
I
it's just
need-
eating air.
It's gonna eat it. You guys can talk till you're blue in the face. I need someone to roll me a D4, please. So to clarify,
Neil
My
should do it.
elemental, so yeah.
yeah, 1 is gonna be the worst. 4?
Four.
Okay, so that's pretty good. So 4. So that's 1 is the worst. 2 is the second worst. 3. So it now has.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, sorry, Neil. Can you roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Could you roll me a D8, please? Apologies. It has way more abilities than I thought it did.
Oh no.
2. Okay. So
Let me use a hero point to reroll that.
if you want, I guess I got no problem there.
You said 1 is the worst. I don't want a 2. Oh gosh. 4.
The worst for us? Or
I don't
worse
see
for
a
them?
4, Neil.
Oh, it showed up 4 for me, but didn't.
Gotta roll
show-
in the
okay.
chat.
I did. It just dropped on my.
It's still
God damn it.
2.
That's a 2.
It dropped on my
Alright.
character sheet, and for some reason it didn't pop up. But that
Okay.
one dropped on my character sheet too.
You ready for some fun?
No.
Oh no.
But
So-
yes.
You have just given. I say you. But yeah, you. You have just given the purple worm the whirlwind ability.
Oh gosh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So, however we run this,
I think Neil should keep summoning different things to give it more powers until it has so many Michael can't run the worm.
It just explodes.
that is one way to go about it. All right, so let's see. Whirlwind. Some creatures can transform themselves into a whirlwind form that lasts for 1 round for every 2 hit die they have. If it has a fly speed, which it doesn't, it can continue to fly at that speed. Whirlwind's always 5 foot wide at the base and goes as high as the creature does. Its peak is always equal to half the creature's height. Wait, hold on. That means this is a... Oh, that means
The
not right now,
whirlwind
but it
was
could
burrowing
become
too. Oh gosh.
a... 40-foot tall hurricane.
Oh no!
Whirlwind form does not provoke attacks of opportunities, even creatures that enter its space. So it can now occupy your space, dealing damage, and then create a cyclone, which then does slam damage automatically against you.
Okay, you know what? Instead, can I use hero point?
No, your hero point's already been used on this roll.
No, I know, but it died. I want to use it to keep it alive.
That'll only work on you. It won't work on your elemental.
Dang it! But no.
All right. So the elemental's been eaten, and the worm can now turn into a hurricane.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think that would happen.
Its second attack. It is going to take a swing at the troops that are nearby with its stinger. All right.
See,
It's got a -1, remember? That might make a difference.
It will not.
yeah, I
All
don't
right.
think so.
So the large tail of the worm whips out, and you watch as bits of armor and fur just sort of start to spray around as the worm has lashed out with its tail. That is all. All right. Jet, you're up. While I make quick adjustments.
Damn it, Neil.
Well, Grax understands what he did, so he's not summoning anymore. Which is like his whole thing. No. No,
This is his whole thing.
I don't know what to do.
I have an idea. So Rill has an idea. And Rill's ideas
Alright.
are the best ideas.
All right.
Yes, they are.
Alright. It's gonna move up
Rill has a plan.
and with free action grow his claws. And he will make a claw attack. You know what? I'm not even gonna fuck around with this. I'm gonna use my nat 20 for my claw attack.
Sure. All right. Automatic critical hit as you've burned through your nat 20. Thank you again to our chat for your kind donation.
Alright, so that's 1d4 plus 4 slashing plus 2d6 fire. Because of the Flame Tiger, Flame Cougar pelt set. And then, oh crap, that was I didn't do the crit.
Just roll it a second time. That's fine.
Alright, and then it's gonna be, 2d6 I think for my acid damage from my manifestation. Yes. Why did we not? I'm gonna have to roll it in the chat because it's not letting me do it for some reason.
Sure. Yeah, roll it in chat. That's fine.
Ooh,
So an extra 10 damage?
That's 10. Yep, that's 10 acid. So that is 22 damage total, with 7
Nice.
being fire and 10 being acid.
Beautiful. All right. As your claws dig in, there's this large raking scratch sound that comes from you dragging your hands across the scales.
Used a crit, right?
Yep,
Wouldn't that be double then?
that is double.
You said 22. That's 12 plus 10.
Neil, that's double
No.
the dice.
No, he's
already.
right. It's what you actually got was 35, but that's fine. I was calculating it.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
That's okay. I got it. All right. Also, are you still smelly?
Yes.
All right.
That's an entire week thing.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
it's
Oh,
only been like a day, I think.
Yeah. All right. Next up, the troops. At this point, they are launching cannonballs as siege weapons. Fire large bolts. They strike at the worm, and the troops on the ground start to surround it and slash and claw at it. It is taking damage from all sides, left, right, and center. As we then turn to Grax, who is currently halfway up the barricade.
Grax is like, ah, crap, no. And then, I'm going to run to Kichiro. And I'm going to cast Fleshmend on him.
So you
Hold
climbed
on, you
up
do
the
remember you were
barricade just
halfway
to
up
run
the
down.
you were halfway up the barricade, right?
Yeah. Oh, is the barricade?
15 foot. So you're 10
Can I
foot
just
high.
slide down the barricade?
He just shatters his shins.
You'll if you take 1d6 damage, you can just run there.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sure. 4. Yep. Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna run over to Kichiro and cast a Fleshmend on him.
All right. Repeat that one more time.
I'm gonna cast Fleshmend on Kichiro.
Sweet. Attack of opportunity.
Okay, I have a 30 AC, so
And
All right.
it's average 32.
Yeah.
I'll give it the -1 because I feel like that might matter. Maybe.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
You know
That's
what?
what I'm
Maybe
doing.
I'll just.
So real quick, what was your AC again?
30.
30. Let's burn
Plus
a
4 because of
let's burn a jinx point. Oh, it didn't give me anything. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry. Wait, hold on. Wait, you said it was 30, 34?
No, 30 because it's
30.
26
Oh,
normally.
No, I'm just gonna use the jinx point to give me +4.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Hey,
Yeah.
divine
All right.
intervention.
Divine intervention from Marcus.
So is that a reroll?
I may not be
I'll give
missing,
it a
but I'll
reroll.
still give you misfortune.
I'll give it a reroll, but I've still got a +4 on this.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Well, that was divine
Edit
intervention.
crits.
That was
but,
divine
I'm not
intervention.
See what you just did.
Not sure which god that was.
Sorry.
You got
Sorry,
divine
no.
I'll roll
intervention.
that. No, you're good. That's fine. I'll still roll the concentration.
Oh god, you're dead.
I'm dead. I hero point stay up.
All right, very well. Good use of that hero point.
Concentration to make sure I can still cast it.
I feel like you have warned Neil several times in this campaign about casting
I don't
defensive.
think that-
I did. I even gave him an.
Concentration
I
stick
feel like I even gave him another one just then when I was like, just repeat it one more time. It's like my second chance there. All right, so Neil.
I didn't
Nearly-
expect a 30, like a 40 something to hit.
Hey, look, I never said this was a fair fight. There's a reason you have an army here. If you want to come into melee and cast spells in attack range of this thing, I mean, be my guest. All right.
I got touch spells heals. I
So,
can't not
we're not even close to done, by the way. This is just a teeny bite, right? So, step 1, you've been bitten. Step
Yep.
2, you are now grappled. Yes, you are.
Yeah, it gets grab on every hit, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I choose to forego the automatic damage that I do for grappling you. But you are
Why
grappled.
does it say combat man?
Combat maneuver.
Oh, maneuver.
Combat man.
I was like,
Man.
I was like the
Combat
troops.
man,
What?
Combat man. Yeah, no. All right. So anyway, so you, as Grax has run over Kichiro, you kind of turned your back and you've seen him. Ha, 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 I'm coming. And then you see this glowing light start to shine as he goes to use his spell on you. But as this happens, you watch the mindset of the worm with no eyes suddenly. Suddenly watches his footsteps create these shockwaves. And you watch as the worm turns its head and almost like a freight train clearing up this tiny goblin's body. Boom! Grax is suddenly 25 foot in the air as he is holding on to him. Now, a couple of things happen here, Grax.
Yep.
Firstly, let me just double check this. Because you technically didn't die, and I say the word technically very loosely.
I feel like this happened the first time we fought the worm.
Is it? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I was hanging from a tooth.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Still here. All right. Okay, consuming curse, fire engulf, yada yada yada. Will save.
Gosh.
Oh wait, no. Hold on.
No, will save. What?
No, actually, no. I do apologize. It can only consume powers once per day, so it already stole the power of the. It already stole the power of the worm.
I've
thank
discovered
God.
its weakness.
Yep.
I helped without realizing it.
Yeah, I mean, you helped without realizing it.
You gave it
It's
hurricane
still
form.
elemental, but yeah.
Yeah, that's still one thing. But you are still grappled, and you are still in its mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I still have at 1 HP, so.
I don't get the feeling now that Michael knows that he's going to go and make it eat another purple worm to get a
They
second
just
use of
put
it.
me to 49. There.
Perfect.
Oh, ouch.
It breeds like a little thing of children, like like one of those snake pits, and it just eats them all. All right, so Grax is crying out in abject terror as he is flung around in the air. Which brings us to Kyrie. Well, actually,
And
technically
spell.
it brings us to the elk, but the elk is now just wandered off
And
and
I'm
eating
guessing
grass.
the concentration check wasn't enough, right?
Was it a 50?
No.
Then no.
Was it a 50?
It was so close.
So
I
close.
mean, 14 is very close to 50.
Okay, no.
You used
I
your natural
tried.
20 on the.
Yeah, actually, before I
true.
lose my Pathfinder GM card, technically you needed to only get a 40.
Oh.
So it's achievable,
Oh,
is
okay.
what you're saying.
Well, depends. Grax is
gosh.
probably going to get eaten in a few seconds, but we'll find out. Kyrie, it's your turn. You've studied the target. You are hidden. It has... let's see. What's his perception check? Because it does still get to make one, but I don't know if it'll see you. Definitely not. No. Yeah, it has not noticed you at all.
Huzzah! I say peace
Jeez.
out and I run away. No,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Honestly, save yourself at this point.
So sorry, just real quick. What we know about this thing? It can only absorb powers by like people, right? Not
Correct.
oh hey, you touched me
yeah.
with this, now I can do it. Okay.
Yeah, well, I can't do it anymore in this fight.
Okay. Would I have the oh, Jesus, hold on. My blood carries the poison of Norgorber.
Yep.
If I were to cut myself and lay it on my blade, would that transfer?
Yes.
I would like to do that. Damn.
Sure.
What do I need to use to do that?
You need poison use, which do you have that as a skill?
Maybe. Hold on. I know I looked at it, but I don't know if I.
You just cut yourself and trip the blood.
Let's
on
have a quick
the
look.
No.
Abilities, no. So you don't have poison use. So basically, here's the risk. Even though the poison runs in your veins, you do run the risk of poisoning yourself. It is a 25% chance, and no, you having it in your system already will not protect you from it. Basically, it is inert in your body until it is exposed.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
And
by the
I
way, is
assume
Real getting eaten by a purple worm?
Nice.
I approve.
Good.
Real gain advantage
That
on your
should-
next action, whatever it is.
Oh,
Nice.
excellent. That'll definitely not help.
Right.
Well,
Because
next
it'll have
okay.
an awesome
action.
idea.
And would that be a D4 to figure that out? How would I?
You know that. I have just told you this information.
Just roll a D100.
No. I mean to determine if it's going to kill me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, D100. Then the if you get 1 to 25.
It's bad.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, we have some
Okay.
stuff. So first of all, 2 hero points for Kyrie. 1 hero point for Kichiro, who I presume is kicking. 2 hero points for
Right.
Grax.
3 for Jet
3 for Jet.
and 1 for Dag.
And a here Jinx point for me.
Tell
And
everybody
all
else.
is balanced.
Rude.
All right. Okay. Yes, so that would be it. Do you want to take the risk? Yay or nay?
Yes.
All right, let's roll the percentage.
Oh gosh.
Oh, hold on. Which one is that?
So 25
So
on
if you
every
pick up the
dice.
the 00 dice.
Thank you. All right.
25 and
Here
under
goes-
she dies.
Here goes my death. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
70, you do not poison yourself. So as you run your hands across the blade, you have now poisoned your weapon with the blood of Norgorba.
The blood sprays across
Right.
the party and we all die.
Right. I trip, I stab who's close to Cromwell.
As she runs up, she's
Cromwell falls into
so what
Keitra,
sort
Keitra
of
falls
action
on
did
top
that
of
use?
me.
That is a standard action to... you know what? I don't like the fact that it's a stat. Actually, no, because then it makes quick poisoning a prop. No, because quick poisoning's a move action. So move action.
Cool. So regardless, I guess I just stand here.
Probably
You
not.
could
You're
use your
Can't
standard action
run in
to
and
move.
stab it.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want it to see.
Well, if
me,
you
so
put it
I'm
on a
just gonna wait.
throwing knife, you could throw it.
That's true, but then I have to try to do that all over again, and I ain't about that. So I wait
Is it only?
because I
one
want to
use
get.
of the
I want to
blade
get
once
my
it's-
sneak attack as well.
Is there only one use once it's on the blade?
Yes.
oh no. Just
do you still get your sneak
Don't
attack
do
on
it.
thrown weapons?
Do you still get what, sorry?
Sneak attack on the thrown weapons.
Yes.
Oh,
As long
Hold
as
on.
you're within 30 foot, I think.
So you could just throw it.
Yeah.
yeah, and it does the same damage. All right. Shit. Do I have to do all that all over again? Oh wait, no, because it's the same
No, yeah,
dagger
you
that
just
gets
need,
thrown,
yeah, you
right?
just, yeah, it's the same dagger, yeah.
All right, so it's 2. Nope.
Hero
Mhm.
point.
Hero
All
point.
right,
Yeah, hero point. Yeah.
hero point. All right, a hero point coming your way. As we burn a hero point.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna jinx point that.
Oh, fuck you,
Oh.
sir.
Which one? The confirmation or the hit?
The hit.
Just
Oh.
checking.
Ah, fuck it!
God damn it.
Oh.
Well, it
Does
still
that
doesn't
count
confirm.
as a hero?
All right, so that is a regular hit. Apparently, the dice gods have spoken.
Right?
They're like, this thing needs to die.
Yeah, I'm guessing you will add whatever is the poison.
Yeah, yep, I will.
So that's the normal
He did
attack.
it.
He did.
And then the sneak attack is 2d6.
Don't forget to roll everything twice.
Okay.
I know you didn't crit.
He didn't.
No,
crit,
yeah.
So then just,
the
yeah, roll
poison
the
actually
sneak attack.
heals
There
it.
you go. Give
Well,
me a
you could
second.
throw your natural 20 in to confirm the crit.
Story.
Yeah, he could.
Oh. Nice work, one-shot questers.
All right, very well.
$1 per goat.
He just has 50 goats and he just donates $1 at a time.
There you go.
That's what I'd do.
Done.
It's exactly something he would do.
All right, here we go. Fire breathing goat. And you know what? I'll even name them. This one is just straight up Duke. There. Done.
Just
All right.
shows up.
So, starting with your dagger, as you've thrown it and managed to land the strike, it has sunk in. Let's see how much the poison does, if anything. Ooh, I don't like a 19. I'm going to use a jinx point on that. Reroll that. All right. That's better. With a 26, the poison does not seep into its body. However, he does need to make 3 consecutive saves in order to ignore the poison entirely. So, he has made his first save.
Now got the chat creating a horde of flaming goats.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
All right, Flyer, if you're summoning the herd of goats, then you need to name each and every one of them.
One shot quest already put one in as well.
Yep. So
Yeah,
we've
that
got
was,
6
Duke.
goats.
Got 5.
Duke is the leader of the goat
Billy,
leader.
Chili.
Look, I'm getting there.
Millie.
Look, I'm
Millie.
getting there. I'm getting there. We got five
Gilly.
goats and
And silly. Oh.
And silly.
Oh my goodness.
It's a shame that it's
Yeah.
already used as consume power ability for the day, because otherwise it might
Oh,
get
it's such a
extreme as it
shame.
goes.
Oh yeah,
Every
there's a
time it
flaming goat.
emerges,
there you go.
It would just
Alright,
poop
goats.
lots.
Ghosts
That's a
don't have a
special
lot
ability.
of health, but
So we got Duke, Fluffy, Chucky,
Chucky.
Chucky,
Whiskey.
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 Naming after 7 dwarves. Easy.
All right, Whiskey.
7 goats.
2 more. What do we have? We got
Suspense.
lefty and righty. I don't know.
She's frantically thinking of names.
frantically thinking of names.
Right, that can just be Duke for now.
Yeah, they'll just be Duke for now.
Dawn. That's
All of them
another
are
one.
just Duke.
D-O-N. The Dawn.
It's Duke Mageddon.
Okay, Whiskey, Fluffy, Duke. And then we got 2 more there. Okay, cool. All right, so they'll be ready for whatever gets named. All right. After Kyrie's dagger attack, we go to Cromwell.
All right.
We
Let's
have
see if I
Mirror
can
maybe
get through
showing
it
up.
hide by tensing my fists and releasing the new dragon gauntlets.
All right, 2 giant stone dragon heads appear on the end of your hand.
Now I'm going to, as a swift action, activate Elemental Fury and add a d6.
Ooh, very nice.
And I will, it's a first attack, stunning fist, but if I actually manage to get it through instead of trying to stun it, I'm going to change that to fatigued.
All right, all right.
Try and hit a squishy kidney or something.
All right, make your attack. A 25. Well, it hits, but you hit the plate. You think the shockwave's gone through, but it doesn't quite cut all the way in.
Try that again with the flurry of blows.
Flurry of bros.
It's a flurry of bros. Bro. All right.
Tales of the Borderland vibes again.
Oh.
Oh.
And that's a fumble.
Just
Hero
get
pointed.
And you can hero point it? All right, let's hero point it.
That's what I said. I don't know if he said that.
Oh, sorry.
What's
Did
that?
you want to hero point it, Cromwell?
No, like I think my chance of hitting is quite slim anyway, so I'll just have to go for the quantity over quality.
Very well. All right. Kichiro, you're up next. Then the herd of goats.
All right. Gonna do the same thing, I guess. Hope for the best.
All right. And also, just to kind of get ahead of everyone, can I get Duke and Flyer to roll me d20s, please? 1 for each goat.
Ooh.
As you swing your blade again.
Sweet. This is going very well.
All according to plan.
Anything else?
Second attack
Do I get a second attack? I didn't think I did.
at level 6.
At level
As a
6, you should have gotten your
fighter.
second attack. Yeah, you're the second of your attacks.
It's at a negative
Did
5 to hit though, but it's better than nothing.
Sure, let's do it.
As you swing for your second attack. And again, it hits the chitinous hide. All right. Okay. With that being said, the herd of goats arrives.
All part of the plan.
Oh my god.
I was so confused for
That
a
is
sec.
terrifying.
That is quite terrifying. All right. You hear the sounds of a large snap. Oh, my internet connection is unstable.
Oh.
You're unstable. No. All right. So as the gates explode and break apart, you see that a nearby Carnival of Wonders showcase that happened to be in town suddenly breaks free, and a herd of tiny goats rushes towards the purple worm.
These guards are probably so confused right now.
I think most of the town is very confused. Okay, so Flyer, we have, let's see, 11 success, 1 is a failure. Okay, I need 2 more from Flyer, and well, Duke, you have until Flyer finishes rolling her other 2 to roll 1 for us. Otherwise, I'll roll it for you. Actually, I'll roll that one now real quick. That'll miss. Okay.
It might have a plus like 10 to hit or something.
These are super goats.
Super
no.
flashy goats.
That's another hit. Leaving 1 more. Which brings us to a glorious... Oh! Well, that's Rykon.
Oh no.
Also, hi, Rykon.
Oh.
I just need 1 more from Flyer. But I'll roll these ones already while I'm waiting. 1. Oh, I won't let you roll more than once per 30 seconds. Oh! Yeah, I gotta turn that off. That's okay. 5. Ah, that won't hit, unfortunately. But... that is 14 points of fire damage as the goats rush over, and as they line up, you watch as they turn up, the giant creature turns over to them and lets loose this giant open mouth roar, and you watch as they all roar back, and this gout of fire just starts to burn the purple worm. She takes 14 points of damage from the little herd of fire-breathing goats.
Yeah, right now it's 15.
All the
seconds,
NPCs are doing more damage than we've done.
I can take that
All
off.
right. Rill, you're up next.
So Rill has an epiphany.
The goat was like, what? Really?
So, Rill delves into his knowledge of the spells that he has.
Yep.
He closes his eyes and he thinks really hard.
Oh god, wait 1 second. I tried to type something in and I hit all the hotkeys. Alright, carry on.
So Rill casts a touch spell.
Oh,
and then he
big brain. Okay.
Yep. And then he moves up to the purple worm.
Yep.
And he says, whoa there, fella. And he touches the purple worm and he casts Sanctuary.
Why would you cast it on the worm?
Because he can't attack and we can't attack it.
No, we can't attack it. He can attack.
Well, it says in the spell description that opponents can't attack you and you can't attack.
Did you read the full thing or just the shorthand?
Well, just
I
the
think
shorthand.
Sanctuary disappears if you attack.
Yeah.
It attempts a will save.
Yeah. Any opponent attempting to directly attack the warded creature, even with a targeted spell, must make a will save. If the save succeeds, the opponent can attack normally and is unaffected by the casting of the spell. If the save fails, the opponent cannot follow through with the attack as part of an action, and the action is lost. Attack any warded creature for the duration of the spell. Those not attempting to attack the subject remain unaffected. The spell does not prevent the warded creature from being attacked or affected by area of effect spells. The subject cannot attack without breaking the spell, but may use non-attack spells or otherwise act. So basically, it can break the spell to attack.
Okay, so how would it do that since I'm the one casting it?
It just attacks.
Yeah, it just attacks. And when it attacks, it breaks the spell.
Oh, I thought that.
Oh,
in
actually, hold on.
Pathfinder 1.
The subject cannot attack without breaking the spell. But by that logic, if
It's
you
the
cast...
same wording as it's invisibility.
Yeah, actually, no, that's true. And it also it doesn't have dismissible, so you can't actually dismiss it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it would be able to break itself out.
So would it have to make a will save to do so?
No.
We have to make a will save to attack
it, but it would just straight up be like, nah, I don't want this effect anymore.
Yeah, but I can see how that would be a reading. Do you want to redo your action?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
won't
I'll tell you what. I will take a hero point off you and allow the spell to function as you describe.
So with a will save, it can't attack?
Yes, it'll need to. So it'll basically be like the reverse. So it'll need to make the will save and allow for that to happen.
Cool.
Do you want to pay it?
I could cast something different that I was thinking
It's up to you.
instead.
Sure. I got no problem with that.
Either or, could I use? You said I get advantage on the next ability. Could I
Yep.
give it the disadvantage?
Sure, happy for that.
Sure. I cast Calm Emotions on it.
Ooh.
Calm emotions. Very well.
Whoa, sun's getting real low. Where's the sun? It's all pushed back, isn't it?
All right. 13 on calm emotion.
Okay, so we'll save negates, and that should fail. 17.
All right. It calms down.
Huzzah!
So I guess the only issue now is that any aggressive action against it breaks it immediately.
Correct. Currently, it is grappling. Grax, and it is its turn. So let's read calm emotion real quick.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Here we go. The spell calms agitated creatures. You have no control over the affected creature, but calm emotions can stop a raging creature from fighting or a joyous one from reveling. Creatures so affected cannot take violent actions, although they can defend themselves or do anything destructive. Although they cannot take violent actions or do anything destructive. An aggressive creature damage. So if you damage it, it immediately ends it. Spell automatically suppresses certain abilities, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I posit to you that a creature of this size with something in its mouth might simply swallow for no other reason than its food. I would not view that as violent or destructive. It's not trying to destroy, nor is it trying to, like, you know, in an emotive state, rip or tear or, you know, attack something.
But it was attacking that thing to start with, so wouldn't it not?
No, so that's the thing, is it's grappling currently,
But it's
which
now in
means...
its mouth.
Yeah, that's the thing, it's in its mouth, he's in his mouth, and all it would be doing is rolling its tongue to swallow him. So it wouldn't so I'm positing to the group, and I'm going to give this to a group consensus. Would you view the act of swallowing a tiny creature when you were as big as this a violent act?
We also got an insight bonus.
It wasn't
We got
already
an
in the
insight
mouth.
bonus. This is where the
Probably
insight
take
bonus
it.
is coming in. I'm taking
Okay.
my player's insight onto this. So let's start with a vote. Nice simple vote. No judgments on yes or no. Kyrie, yay or nay? Swallowing violent, yes or no?
So violent, she's lost her words.
If you're saying something, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was muted. The thing it's eating is tiny, and it is the size of a purple worm, right?
Yeah.
Well, tiny compared to it. I'm actually small, but yes.
What is its intent?
To swallow, I guess to consume. As kind of its real drive is to eat.
Then no.
But it was attacking us at the same time.
Okay, go. All right, let's go with Kichiro. Kichiro, yay or nay? The act of swallowing Grax, violent or not violent?
I would say no. It's not violent. It's just a natural reaction to having something in its mouth at that point.
Okay. Jet?
Same thing. No, it's like having a marshmallow in your mouth. You're just gonna swallow it.
Okay. Grax?
I say yes because I'm being violent towards a marshmallow. For eating a marshmallow.
You're take that marshmallow. Okay.
No,
Rill?
it's not. But yeah.
Well, I'd say because its initial action was to attack us, and now it's being calmed. So the thing that it's trying to swallow, it was hostile towards initially. So mine would be yes.
Okay. Cromwell?
No, I think the attack and swallow whole are two separate actions, and swallow whole is not an attack; it's just an effect.
Sure. Okay.
You
And
all
know
just
what?
want Grax God.
And actually saying that out loud also, swallow whole doesn't actually deal damage on top of that as well. So yes, I'm going to rule in favor of it will swallow on its turn. That is all it will do. Grax, you might need some hero points here. But so Grax, who is in its mouth, takes a deep breath, and as it does, you watch as Grax disappears into its mouth. Now, real quick,
this exact scenario happened to us when we fought the purple worm in the past. It swallowed whole, the person was alive, and then it freaking burrowed into the ground and disappeared.
I do remember that.
Forever.
I do remember that. But that was because you guys chased it away, didn't you?
No, it just
it swallowed someone, but then you immediately cast like fear or something, and it went, "Oh, bye."
I think it was just satiated.
Maybe. I can't remember what it did. Anyway.
And then we had to cast wish to get them back.
Oh, I threw
didn't I
like
throw like
three thunderstones at it, and it got like deafened or something.
No, that was a different encounter.
Okay.
From what?
Oh.
So,
I thought we only
hey, we got a couple of things here. So here's what we're gonna do. So, firstly, yes, he is calm. He is not attacking. He swallows. Grax, you disappear down his throat. At the start of your turn, you're going to take a lot of damage. And when I say a lot of damage, it is more than the 1 hit point you're currently on.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, in addition, it takes a while for you to digest and stuff. And your corpse is there and is fresh. So he will get your powers tomorrow.
But he can keep using hero points to negate the death, can't he?
Yes, for what is effectively 4 rounds. 4 rounds. Or until people's money runs out. Anyway. So, this is not the end, however. So I am going to go through the rules of Swallow Hole really quickly. But before I do, first of all, welcome in Split the Party. Thank you for joining us. For those of you who don't know, Split the Party, dear friends of us from over east. We love them to bits. Welcome in. Our group is currently fighting a consuming purple worm. This purple worm absorbs the powers of any creature it consumes. It currently has the whirlwind ability of an air elemental, the armor of a bulette, a cold immunity of a white dragon, the reach of a praying mantis, a whole bunch of cool stuff. But most importantly, it is just... it's also got oracle spell levels. We'll get to that. But it'll soon have... It's about to get some occult levels. But here's a couple things. Firstly, Swallow Hole works as follows.
Yeah, he won't.
Every round...
Hi.
What's that?
Oh,
you just dropped out.
You were frozen for a minute there.
All right, is that better? Am I good?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. So hopefully the stream keeps going and hasn't just jerked around. But here we go. Swallow Hole. At the start of your round, you will take 4d8 plus 18 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
The armor of the gut on the inside is 21, and it only has 20 hit points. It is, however, immune to all types of damage except for slashing damage.
So that's to break out.
To break out. Okay? You can try Escape Artist or to oppose Grapple to crawl out of it, but at its size and your size, there is almost no hope for that.
Corbo also just spawned a magic bag inside the worm.
Right. So, we have a magic bag. So, the magic bag item here is going to be a sword, which is going to give you slashing weapon. Which is going to give you a slashing weapon. But because it's a magic item, the slashing weapon is going to deal, let's go with acid damage.
Okay.
So it is a +1 cold iron acid breath longsword, and when you cut with it, it does an extra d6 acid. We'll add the stats there, or if you know how to add the stats in Fantasy Grounds, you may add the stuff there to make the item. But that is what Grax finds as he rolls down the esophagus of this giant worm. You find this sword inside the gut of the purple worm, being clutched to by what looks to be a dead and dissolved knight. You can see most of the armor has been rusted through and melted by its digestive fluids.
It's Ishmael.
Yes. His name says, "Hi, my name is..." No, the armor's name is Ishmael. Like, it's got, like, scale mail, it's got, like, chain mail, and it's got Ishmael. There you go.
Not to mention, there's also maybe a corpse of an elf in there.
That's true. There's you definitely, Grax, you will definitely also see the corpse of Mistwind in there as well.
A frozen corpse?
No, melted, dead.
Oh, okay.
Grax is just gonna
Take his gear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I check the gear in the bag that's next
Now,
to it?
keeping in mind, just FYI, there is another way around this that I have written into the adventure, that I've written into this, but I'm not going to hold us up any longer. Jet, it is your turn.
Jack doesn't really know what to do because he just watched a somewhat friend get eaten.
I love the somewhat friend.
Well, he doesn't really quite know how to consider everybody yet. Not knowing what's going on inside, he thinks that maybe he can hit the worm hard enough to get it to spit up cracks. So I will use my full round action to make my 2 claw attacks.
Alright, make your claw attacks. As your dragon claws come out and rake across its body. 1 hit.
Ooh.
And...
no,
hang on. No, you rolled 2d20. Remember, you need to roll them separately.
Damn it. Yeah. Alright. I'm actually going to use my hero points for each of them, so I have that +8. So that is... So, bam. Of course, that is a... Of course I roll low.
Alright, that is 1 solid hit with your claws.
Alright, so it takes all that, and then another d6 of acid that I have to roll in chat. I keep forgetting.
Let's do it.
Hey, it takes 4 extra acid.
Okay, 4 damage. Done. As your claws dig into it, it roars in pain. It is, it's looking pretty injured. Almost bloodied. Alright, the troops continue. You hear them cry out, "Where's the backup? We can't keep this thing at bay for long." They start to launch a counterattack with more arrows. Wait, what? They didn't roll an attack. They just hit. There we go. I was going to say, All right, so more arrows come flying through.
Oh, we got this.
And the troops on the ground continue to attack. Slashing, cutting. They are definitely trying their best. But at this point, you see the creature's calm demeanor after Jet's claw and these arrows hit it on the side. These swords start slashing it from below. You watch as the creature then snaps out of its calm. All right. Grax, you take damage and die.
All right, hero point to stay up.
Done and done. All right.
Damage and die.
All right. So you said there was a sword next to me, and also a melted, like a body, like a. Yeah.
Ishmael.
Do I recognize it as Mistwin?
Oh yeah, you also recognize Mistwin.
Does it? Is Mistwin's bag still there? Like all the stuff you would have had on before?
No.
I don't know. I mean,
Give me a second.
I can tell you what Miss.
I got it right here.
Start rifling through
I
it.
just wanted to grab the bag and run, kind of thing. I'm just gonna grab the whole
Look,
bag.
it's eating his flesh. You find some poop.
Well, you didn't have like a bag of stuff?
He did.
Like,
He has
just pick
poop in the bag.
Oh. Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
I mean, in
did.
fairness, he was eaten weeks ago. That stuff still wouldn't be there.
Oh,
I
actually,
did
you know what?
have-
You know what? Scratch that. Instead of the weapon I gave you, I'm going to give you Mistwood's weapon. There you go.
Oh
you
yeah,
have-
my blade of life's defense.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Kopesh.
Okay, yeah. I'll
that
take
you
that.
don't have the proficiency to use
Eh.
because it's an exotic weapon.
All right. Okay.
Whatever,
So
it's fine.
you now, Grax, you now have the blade of life's
Best.
defense. It is now equipped to your
Okay.
character.
Gotcha. Okay. I have a +4. That's fine. But yeah, so I kind of seeing where I came from, is the neck kind of like moving around, so like inside of its like esophagus, it's like
You look
constantly-
around in what looks to be a chasm of a room. You can see bits of a building in here.
Oh jeez.
You look at the entrance and you can see that it's like kind of sealed up, but you can still see the whole body around that's sort of undulating as it's
Okay.
pouring in this acidic fluid. Every now
So
and then it like crushes you against some of the stuff that's being digested.
so Grax realizes he's not going to be able to get out the way he came in, so he's running down the other way as fast as I can with all of my movement.
What?
Hey Google, how long is a purple worm? These creatures are gigantic. A typical purple worm, keeping in mind this is a large one, but let's go with a typical purple worm.
About 150 feet.
A typical purple worm is 80 foot in length and 4,000 pounds. That is when it is 5 foot in diameter. This,
Oh, okay.
this one is likely about 160 foot long.
How far am I in already?
Like 40
Dude,
foot
find
in?
find its side and stab it to get
No,
out,
he can.
man.
No. I've told him what to do. I told him how he can break out. I made it very clear. Grax begins to walk the other way. What's your move speed?
30 feet.
Very
I
well.
want to
You
use my
move,
full move to go.
sure. You
Like,
double
all
move.
my actions.
You use your double move, and you travel 60 foot down its body.
Okay.
You can come out its butt.
I've got plans. I've got an idea.
Yep. All right, Kyrie, you're up. Oh, actually,
All
sorry.
right.
You only move 30 foot because you are still grappled, so you are moving at half speed.
Even though I'm just in them. Okay, that's fine.
Remember that crushing damage you suffer?
Yeah. Oh, true. Okay.
Yep.
Yep,
Hey,
all
Troll
right.
Lord Games, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. We're fighting a giant purple worm with the consuming template that has just swallowed our goblin. It's basically a purple worm that gets stronger the more it eats.
It's almost dead.
It's
All
almost dead. It's only got another 150
Yeah, that's what they're
points.
telling him. That's what they're telling him. They're almost dead, I'm sure. All right, Kyrie, you're up.
Okay, so I have a very, very strange question.
Oh yeah, that would be new. Like, yeah, okay, what do you got?
Is it possible for Kyrie to position themselves in such a way as to make this giant worm, when it exhales its rather strong breath, blow the horn of the weasel?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, look, its breath is probably strong enough to produce a sound from the horn of the weasel. What is your intent?
Oh, I'm just wanting to make him half size.
I guess
Oh,
he's
no, he'd have to. No, he would actually have to use the horn for that.
He's trying to
Would
get it.
blowing
he's
it
trying
be
to get
using
force
it?
to use
No.
it.
No, that would be like saying if I swing it around really fastly and then the wind blows it, then I can shrink the world. You know, just doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
And then we're all riding on the back of a giant weasel.
But I will give points for creativity.
Okay, so then I guess I'll just run up and stab it.
All right. Making their way through the ice and snow. You're still stealthed, so they haven't noticed you yet. As you get close to the giant bulette-sized armored platings that make up the sides of this giant worm, you take out your knife and you plunge it. Let's see what we get. As our
Yes.
Slayer Ratfolk digs in for... Oof. 19.
Ooh.
Your blade
point.
connects with those like heavy plates and glances off.
Hero point, sir. I said
Hey,
hero
all right. Let's see. Let me just
I
check
want to
something real
stab
quick.
it.
All right.
I'll just stab
Just
it.
make it a natural
With that
20.
Poison it.
If you add a 4, that does not help you. Okay, you'll need to reroll.
All right.
All right.
Whoops.
So as your blade glances off, you twist it around and you
No.
thrust it in again. But again, its hide is just too dense, too thick.
I come up with some creative curse, and that's it.
You drunken half son of a bugbear.
There you go.
Beautiful. All right. Cromwell, our monk. All right.
Yes.
It
I'm
is
going
your
to
turn.
switch to piercing to try and help Grax out.
All right. Slashing is what you need.
I know, but all I've got is piercing's the best thing I've got other than bludgeoning. So.
Sure. All right. You change your hand style to use piercing. You want actually, yeah, that's right, because you got the dragon teeth that you're trying to sink into it.
Yeah.
All right. Your giant stone dragon head gauntlets. Make your attack.
I'll attempt to add fatigue to this again as well.
Oh, I also needed it to do its save thing against the
Oh.
poison.
Yes, thank you. I will do that now. It is okay. All right. The dragon gauntlets managed to land one hit as the piercing teeth of the stone dragon glove that you're wearing hits it in its side, punctures it for 18. Second attack.
And then I don't know how I add a d6 in damage to it.
Just roll into chat and I'll just add the damage separate. There you go, an extra 4 damage. Done.
Let's try again.
The creature
and,
leans back.
The save. The save on the is 10 plus half level plus wisdom, so 18 fortitude.
It succeeds.
I thought it might.
It's got a plus 17 on its fort.
Yeah, it has to roll a 1.
Yeah. All right. Second attack comes through. This one does not penetrate as deeply as your first attack.
Key attack.
And your third one does manage to get through. For 16 and an extra 6. Nice.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right, the creature looks bloodied and injured. It is not pleased at all.
But
The
it's still
onslaught.
around. So on the last hit,
Yeah?
I will throw in my nat 20.
Oh, nice. All right, burning up the nat 20. Thank you again to chat for the donation of the nat 20. Let's see what happens. You clamp both fists together to form the dragon's full head of stone as you reach in and you go for that solid midsection punch. All right. And that is 36 damage.
Jeez. Whoa.
Plus
Nice.
4 extra damage. All
40
right.
Points, damn.
That's pretty good. All right, Kichiro, you're up. And while we're on Kichiro's turn, could I get everyone in chat? Let's get everyone in chat because I feel like with 30 seconds of a cooldown, everyone in chat type in exclamation D20 because we are coming up to the herd of fire-breathing goats that were donated by our dear fans, Flyer Bowman and One Shot Questers.
I changed the cooldown. There shouldn't be one anymore.
Oh, cool. Oh, in which case, Flyer Bowman, go nuts. Thank you.
Also, it from the crit, it automatically gets shaken for a D4 plus my strength bonus rounds with no save.
Shaken, eh? Very well. It is shaken, not stirred.
That's right.
Done.
It's jiggling.
With my +1, would Cromwell have hit with one of his attacks?
No.
I
was
added
keeping
the
an eye on it.
+1. They're all with the +1.
Are they?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always check just to make sure in case the hero point will make them hit with the +4. All right. Kichiro comes in with the samurai sword.
Oh.
That is a
We have
miss.
to-
Nope. Hero point. Hero point.
All right, let's see it.
Hero point.
Just for the players, down on the bottom left, you see a modifier box. You can type a 1 there before you roll the attack, and it adds it on for you.
All right, let's do it.
Prayer.
Oh!
Nice!
Oh, that's a critical hit!
Oh,
Oh, but that doesn't
Oh,
confirm.
barely not confirmed.
Actually, if we add a plus... No, that won't help. Never mind. Didn't want to get your hopes up. All right. The blade sings brightly as you manage to land a slice clean across it. Deal your damage, please. As the enlarged Kichiro draws blood with his glowing sword. Nice. 11 points of damage. It is not looking great. You do have a second attack, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Does it do extra because it's the giant slashing one?
It's already taken into account. All right,
Okay.
go for it. Oh, that is a natural one.
Sweet.
Do you want to use your point?
Yeah, let's hero point that too. Why not?
All right, let's see it. Second hero point.
back with the 20.
Ooh, still a good hit. All right,
Right.
deal your damage. As your blade comes down, 15 damage. All right, let's see. How do we go? We got a 7, a 19, an 18, a 5, and a 16. That is 3 successful hits. That's 3d6. Let's see how we go. That is 12 points of damage.
Meh.
Oh my god. Oh my word. I am not joking. That is precisely it on 0 hit points. Which is terrible. Because Tim knows what this means.
Bye, Grax.
Bye, Grax.
On 0 hit points, it retreats as a full round action into
Bye,
the
Grax.
ground.
What about any attacks of opportunities?
Nope. Full withdrawal. Provokes none. Also, thank you so much for the Raiders from Fem Gamer Party. I hope your game was awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Cubist, thank you so much for joining us and bringing your community here. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael. I'm the General's Gamer. We're playing Pathfinder. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for lurking, if you are lurking. Yeah, let's play some games. We're we got about another 10-15 minutes left to go, but let's see what happens as our goblin, who has been swallowed by this purple worm, is suddenly delved into the ground. Now, Grax, you are 80 foot underground currently.
Oh gosh. How much damage did you say it take a turn with the acid?
4d8 plus 18.
Oh, okay.
Is
So,
that all?
It's just
so it is full round traveling underground.
I guess.
You were heading towards its rear end.
Yeah, I would be doing the same thing, but as long as I'm able to like stay alive.
Sure. All right, so let's burn another hero point.
Yeah.
And you are alive, continuing to make your way towards the bum. That's another 30 foot, putting you at 100 foot down. As you get to this point, you find yourself against what looks to be a wall of flesh. This is what separates the lower bowel, or the area where it excretes, from the area which digests. As it is not ready to flush itself out, it is sealed tight as you arrive at this wall. But that is at the end of this round. That is at the end of your movement here. So, for the rest of the group, the giant worm is gone. There is a cheer that comes from the guards as panic sets in, as the goats then begin to set fire to everything.
Did you miss my go? Possibly?
No. We're kind of quote unquote out of combat. So you guys are all. You guys now have a full thing. I'm just describing what's happening in the interim of the creature retreating. So
Gabriel runs over to the hole, has a look down.
yeah. How far away is?
So unfortunately, with a burrow speed, you actually need to proactively move at half speed to leave a tunnel behind. So what you actually see is more like a 20-foot divot of soft soil and snow that lies beneath the ground. There is no open tunnel.
Would that be obvious to feel?
Yes,
If
you
went through it?
could. It's like almost like silt. You can dig it with your hands, basically. The whole area has been turned.
If you use your scroll pouch and cast Burrow on me, I could use my fast movement to potentially catch up to it. Because that's still a land speed, and my fast movement adds to land speed.
I could also loan you the horn, which adds 10 to burrow speed.
Right, which would then give me a...
Well, I would
total-
double check to see what adds and what doesn't add.
Okay.
That would be it.
But otherwise, that would theoretically give me a total of 45 as a single move, which would be just enough to catch it.
That is a potential. Rill, you
Sorry,
are up. You are up next. So, like I said, soft initiative here.
So Riddle turns to everyone and goes, "So, little Grax is go. So what are we gonna do? So what's the plan? Quickly now."
Well, we do
Just
require
asking
some
everyone,
kind
what
of
are we gonna
magic
do?
to follow it.
Well, I could just possibly just magic him back. How about we just do that?
Just recall cracks. Is there a spell that does it?
That could be very dangerous when we don't actually know where he is.
Well, you could always use juxtaposition. It allows you to swap positions of one creature with another.
Ooh, swap one of the goats.
You could swap one of the goats for Grax.
Swap the queen.
The one named Duke.
Do you want to swap
Swap the
Duke? Do you want to
queen.
swap Duke for Grax?
Yes. Granted, we can
Okay.
probably control the goat better, but
Okay, so at this point, okay, so I'm pretty much asking, do we want Grax back at any cost, correct?
yes.
I don't know about any cost. but-
Kyrie is gonna be like,
We want Grax back, but at an efficient cost.
All right, let's have a look.
Juxtaposition is. I don't think that will work.
Why is that?
Okay, so
You've
Real
got to
kneels
target-
down
You have to
and
target the creature you want to swap with.
I'd say you're
takes a
familiar
leather
enough with Grax
a scroll
to
case out of his backpack and pops the lid.
No, as in it's a close range spell.
technically, he's only 80 foot away, so that's still within close range.
No, it's not.
Is it 40 foot plus 25 foot per level?
No, it's 25 plus 5 per level.
Ah.
2 levels, sorry.
At what level spell is
Real
it?
begins to unravel the scroll that's
But
within,
Burrow,
emanating with
Burrow's a level-
magical power.
Burrow's a level 3 spell, though.
You should always use a nat 20 to do
So
it.
5,
Or a
10.
hero point.
So 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 80. Yeah, no, actually, if you jump to the bottom of the thing, you will be able to use hostile juxtaposition. Yeah, like literally, you would have 85 foot move speed for casting a level 5 spell. Sorry, Rill, you said you were...
So I've taken the scroll case out of my backpack,
Yep.
and I've popped the lid, and I've taken the scrolls out of it, or the said 12 levels of spells.
All right, well, first of all, it is a magic spells case, so you need to know what spell you want to pull out of it.
Okay. All's Real thinks of is I want Grax back, and then he just reaches in.
Is that a spell?
I'm not sure. Real probably wouldn't know a spell unless that's just teleport. If that's a thing.
He
Let me have a
teleports to Grax.
Well, Grax is kind of a monster. What about summon monster?
Oh, no, hey, look,
just-
it's right here. No, I found the spell. It's called Summon Minor Ally.
Minor ally.
I'm a minor.
Minor.
Oh,
I am in
actually,
a
you know what?
cave.
Hold on. I want you to word your wish carefully. What are you
here
looking
we
for?
go.
What are you looking for as you dig in?
Heck you, Grax.
I would like Grax back with us.
Back with us specifically?
As
He's
in
not- he's
standing
not done
right
this
here where
before.
he was before he.
No,
Just
that's fine,
there,
that's
but
fine.
dead.
No, I was just asking if you would have imagined back with us as well.
No,
That's fine.
just Grax himself.
No. As in, okay. The wording very, very, very important. So you've said back. When you said back, you mean like as in as he was before, yes?
Yeah, as I saw him mere moments ago.
Good, excellent. That's exactly what I needed. So
Is that good or bad?
terrible. It's always going to be terrible.
Excellent.
So you are going to spend a 9th level spell.
Awesome.
And
So
what
it's on
you
the pages.
summon
Yeah.
in front of
Whoa.
you is this.
Excellent.
All right. Bear with me while I set a few things up here.
That's Grax. No, just kidding. He's an occultist. Whoa.
Just hold on, everyone. Just gonna get Grax back. Just like Grax back, right here, exactly how I saw him before.
You mean
Then he,
being swallowed by the worm?
It's
Well,
just
before
no
that-
cum worm at all.
before he got swallowed by a worm, of course.
All right. Unfortunately, specifics matter. So, but you've actually worked to your advantage here. Don't worry, I'm not just genie wishing this, right?
Okay.
Hey, Eldritch Scribe, welcome in. You've caught us in the middle of a somewhat of a wish spell here. Long story short, Grax our goblin has just been swallowed, eaten, and is now being buried by a giant purple worm. Rill has opened up a magic scroll case that they have had that can pull out up to 12 levels worth of spells in the form of scrolls. And Rill, instead of reaching in and pulling out a specific spell, went, I wish for our friend back. Oh, for Grax back. So, as he's pulled out a scroll and read from it, it has summoned this creature. Anyone who wishes to may make a knowledge religion check or knowledge planes check to figure out what it is.
Sure. That sounds excellent.
I have neither of those things.
I have religion. I am making a religion check.
Knowledge, religion from everyone, or just him?
Just
Anyone.
him. Oh, just
that's
sorry,
anyone.
anyone who could see it.
18.
I like how Kichiro has knowledge religion and Ro has knowledge religious.
Fair.
Is that what it says? Religious.
Good job. All right. None of you know what the hell this thing is.
Damn.
Take that as you will.
Would a hero point with that bumper by 4? Would that help?
Nope.
Oh.
All right. It looks to you and says,
Can I know what it is just because I'm awesome?
no.
Damn it. All right.
Yes, you think it's awesome.
Mere mortals from the material realms. You summoned me. For what purpose have I been brought from my divine duties?
Curious just gonna point right at Rill.
All right. Marcus, you have gained an insight. And I'm going to give it to you because, sure, why not? You paid for it.
So why not?
This is what's known as a Thanadaemon. It is one of the arbiters of the River Styx, and one of the creatures known for trying to obliterate all creatures from existence, sending them into oblivion. The daemons, as a species, often embody different aspects of death itself. Some death by being eaten alive, some death by drowning, some death by lonely, tragic suicide. He, or the Thanadaemon, are death by old age, and are among the most powerful of Thanadaemon. Most powerful among their kind. Arbiters directly of death, and riders of the River Styx, they have the ability to control time itself. In pockets, but they have that ability. You, Jet, have read of these in the tapestries of the Vikings, those who had fallen to the fates of the Norn, creatures that can weave the tapestry of life itself, cutting and ending those lives. But only a wish from a Thanadaemon has ever been able to bring someone back from these ancient Viking tales. And that is what you see before you.
Yeah, Jet is objectively terrified.
Yeah, no
Rill
pressure,
just
Rill,
looks at-
But just remember, if you word this wrong, then you've messed up.
And he does relay that information to...
Just because I'm afraid of what's about to happen, I'm gonna have Kyrie stealth and slowly back away.
Yeah, Jack makes sure to give Rill an emphasis on word carefully.
Now, super quick, as Kyrie
Kyrie
backs
knows though.
away, Kyrie, make a
no.
perception check.
All right.
He's everywhere.
He has one behind you.
Whoa.
Cool. You take a step backwards
Pretty good.
and immediately feel something is wrong. You do not want to take a second step back.
All right.
Roll a d6.
Oh, we're in some
Oh.
kind of time bubble.
You just aged 5 years.
Whoa.
Nice.
Did she get more wisdom?
No.
Probably not.
No. Well, technically, yes.
Faster?
Technically, now she knows not to walk back any further. Those who
Indeed.
back away from the Thanadaemons find themselves becoming older because there's no running from death, and those who walk closer to them become younger until they become newborn infants, able to be picked away and dragged off by these creatures.
So Kyrie is just gonna hold up both hands and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I'm not moving.
You kind of get the
Because
impression he
I'm
doesn't
assuming
care.
she doesn't. I was gonna say, I assume she doesn't know that it didn't like actively do that. what I mean?
still waiting for someone to claim that they're the person who summoned it.
I've already pointed at Rill.
That's not real. That's not
Push it
anyone
real
claiming.
He did it. Rill. Answer, damn it.
Well, I haven't had a freaking chance yet. You'll be talking, discussing what's going on, and pointing at me. And
Oh,
everything.
no. This
When
is
has that
the
ever
first
stopped you?
time that Rill hasn't wanted to blurt out the first thing on his mind.
Well, hello. Well, my name's Rill, and what's your name?
My name is Yidriza Sora Dinofakis the Arctus.
Well, just Drees will be fine. I can't spell all that sort
We'd
of
have to
stuff.
rip out our tongues.
Well, all I did was just pour out all these scrolls, and I just wanted my friend Grax back. He's a goblin. He's about yay big. He's like really short, and he was swallowed by this purple worm. You see,
Oh, we're gonna die.
and then you appeared.
I see. And that is what you would ask of me.
Oh yeah, sure.
Excellent. Then a deal is struck.
Awesome. Well, hang on. What deal?
Take the hourglass.
Oh, all right. Put my hand out.
He hands you the hourglass at the end of a staff,
Oh, thank you.
and he asks you
It's
to
pretty
measure.
big. Can it be smaller?
You missed
And
what
we
he
all
had
died.
to say. What a shame. Terrible shame.
Damn.
Clear instructions. All right, what do you do?
There is one thing you must do.
I look at it
Evil Dead shit.
Yep.
and I go. I tip it on its side.
Onto its side.
Bro,
Cool. All right. Roll me roll me a percentage, please.
Sure.
Oh, no.
So I click which one?
The 2 zeros.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I just show up in another time.
93.
Whoa!
All right. Well, thankfully, you've only moved it halfway because you have just aged 46 years in an instant.
Awesome.
As those 46 years are siphoned from you, you watch as your hair begins to change color. How old was Rill to begin with?
210.
210?
Uh,
What is the average
256.
age?
256.
What was that?
256 now.
256. All right,
Yep.
so you're 256. What's the average lifespan of a dwarf?
Not sure, but I am already dead. Remember?
So venerable is 250.
So venerable. All right, cool. So you get venerable stats.
Oh no!
Is that good or
That's
bad?
minus 3 strength, dex, and con, +1 int wiz charisma.
Yay!
All right, sorry, repeat that again. I'll make the changes real quick.
So, minus 3 strength, dex, con,
Yep.
+1 int wiz char.
It with charisma. Done. All right. So
Like, it's possible.
you all watch as Rill becomes an elder, an old man.
And then technically the maximum age is secretly determined by the GM, but it's 250 plus 2d10 years. So that, I guess don't roll a 2d%, so maybe 1 to 100 years, I guess.
All right, let's roll a percentage then. Let's see. Oh, there you go. That's good. So 294 years is when you die.
Excellent.
All right. As you pay your toll, he seems pleased. He stretches out and takes the hourglass back, placing it back on the staff. He says,
In due time, I will come and retrieve you. But as promised, the task is set, the deal is done, and I return now, from whence I come.
and you watch
Oh, okay then.
as he disappears. He sinks into the ground almost like he's sinking into a bog. And in its place, Grax, As you've reached the wall, what are you doing as you reach the kind of sphincter?
Sphincter.
So I'm not strong enough to kind of squeeze through. So what I was about to do, assuming this happens as I'm doing it, I was
Just do a
going
Jim
to.
Carrey.
So I have a.
Ah!
I was gonna throw a thunderstone at the hole that's squeezing and try to spread it out with the thunderstone.
All right, you throw a thunderstone. It does absolutely nothing because it's a giant worm that digests buildings.
Oh, I thought you were gonna teleport me before. I
No,
threw
no,
the
you
thunderstone
throw
so that I
it.
hit
It
them with
deafens
it.
you though
It
because you're in
clenches.
there. But I am going to take that hero point from you.
The giant worm
Oh,
farts.
Tiny little fart. Okay,
I was gonna use the nat 20, but yeah.
you can use the nat 20. I'll take your nat 20 from you. No, hold on.
Still not gonna work though.
No,
but
you
yeah.
need to use the hero point to
Nat
not
20 to stay
die,
up. Or,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
the hero point
yep.
stay up. Yeah.
and then you can use the nat 20. But I will tell you now that the nat 20 will not do anything.
There's nothing to hit.
Okay.
No. You'll hit it, but it will do
No, I know,
absolutely. Yes, it will do absolutely
won't-
nothing.
I
Because do you
won't
know what a
use them.
thunderstone does? It
Yeah, I used them
deafens
before.
people.
But it also did damage. The first time I used it.
No, shouldn't have.
I used the thunderstone when I was.
Do you
being
read what?
almost
Okay,
eaten.
do you have the thunderstone in front of you?
Well, no, I never had the stats because you said that I had found them in my bag. I used 3 of them in the purple worm the first time, and it deafened and did damage.
So
I feel like
a
it didn't do damage.
thunderstone will create a deafening bang, created as a sonic attack, fortitude save or deafened, -4 to initiative, 20% miscast chance.
Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure it didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
last time I did it did
The
damage.
damage
but
you
maybe
did
not.
before was because you threw like 5 of them and created an avalanche.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
True. Okay.
What do you mean true? Anyway, sure.
Okay.
As you have thrown the avalanche, and I'm only leaving you with your natural 20 out of whatever little kindness I still have. But you have lost
Thanks.
all of your thunderstones. So as
No.
you've thrown
I'm well as
Actually, he has it. I only gave him like 1 or 2 back.
One, yeah.
Anyway, you suddenly sink into the ground as though you were sinking into peat or a bog. And as you disappear, eventually you regurgitate next to where Rill is standing, where previously the creature known as a Thanadaemon was standing. In that sheer moment, in that instant, Grax, your memories are erased. I need you to roll me a D12.
What?
I think it's you're
6.
going back in time or something.
You remember nothing. You remember nothing of the last 6 hours.
Oh.
Does he appear where we are though?
Yes.
When would 6 hours have been?
6
us
hours.
traveling
Probably
to,
before. Yeah,
having the bath.
yeah. Probably the bath, Morton, getting the things, and entering this district, and the blacksmith. You wouldn't
Okay.
remember the blacksmith.
Okay.
Rax is standing there in a towel.
All right.
Why am I dripping?
Well,
Nobody answer that.
well, I just got you back.
What happened to you, Will? What?
I got
Why are you
older.
old? Why?
Much older.
Wow, you traded a lot for that.
Oh, just a little bit.
All right.
It seems like you might have
Wait,
learned from the experience at least.
Age comes wisdom.
I'm so confused. Grax just kind of sitting there confused.
All right. As you attempt to regain your memories, and Grax, you kind of chat and stuff like that, you take a quick moment to ensure you're truly safe. It seems like, at least for now, the giant beast is subsided, but you are not out of the danger yet. Some of the guards have made their way around, trying to wrangle the various goats that are still setting fire to this place. There's one particular goat at large who is definitely causing more problems than anyone else.
I suggest we make some haste whilst the goats are distracting the guards.
Grax, can you heal yourself?
Oh. Yeah, now I
wow,
realize
me.
why. Like, what? Oh, no,
Allow
that's fine. I
me.
got it.
Consonic boy.
All right. Now, getting to the palace at this point might be a little impractical. But getting to the market square, getting past these guys to the market square might actually be doable.
Yeah, I think if we can at least move a little further in and whilst they're distracted and find somewhere to lay low for a bit would probably be advisable.
All right. You escape this particular region. The guards seem to call out to find you because they did notice you in the battle, you know, doing stuff and fighting and whatnot.
They want to give us a reward?
You can go find out.
Your eternal reward. I've seen Aladdin.
All right. As you find yourself towards the market square, you find yourself not in what you'd expect. It is not a open city, but instead a forest. Icy cold snow litters the floor here where people travel to and fro. As you arrive at the forest entrance, shops and homes
Before
in the
we
merchant
continue?
quarter. Oh, yep, go on.
Can I have the worm also make its last save?
Oh, yes.
Said
You just
zero
wanna kill it.
health, and it retrieved.
Ooh, don't like
so-
that. I'm going to use my last jinx point. And it is okay.
Oh.
It's got like I said, plus
Dies.
17 is a pretty good thing. Pretty much the only way it can fail is on a 5 or lower. Okay. But the purple worm lives to slay another day.
Oh no.
I tried, guys.
It's okay. That would have been awesome if you just killed it right then and there.
All right. So you guys, I'm just putting you on the map here before we read out the next portion.
You have to adjust my maximum hit points too.
Oh, yes, that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
It's a
6.
combat where I didn't get smacked around for one.
That's true. All right. So, the shops and homes of the merchant quarter stop abruptly at a towering wall of evergreen that bursts through the snow-covered cobblestones in the city streets. Ahead, the trees part to form a winding path into a dark forest that has replaced all sights and scents of the city around it. The ice trolls stand guard at the entrance. 3 massive trolls. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Out goes there. None but the Winter Guard and White Witches can enter the forest. Rrrr.
We got paperwork. We got identification.
They look at your paperwork. Our apologies, but even the Stilyagi are not permitted within the forest. If you wish to
Isn't Kichiro-
explore, you will need to be in the company of your charge, either the Jadwija, the White Witches, or the Winter Guard.
Isn't Kichiro part of the White Wolf, whatever the hell they are?
The Winter Wolves?
I think we all are.
We're
We all are.
Oh, we all are? So is that...
we should have their scent on us.
That's true, and that'll help you with the other Winter Wolves, not with the trolls.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're part of the clan, but we're not Winter Guards.
We haven't been initiated
All
yet.
right, gotcha.
Mm. Really, you healed me earlier, right?
Well, I don't know. Have I? Have
You
I had
said you were-
time to heal him within
We'll
this?
say that you'll have time to heal. We'll do the healing and stuff between games. This is more of a role
Between
play.
games.
This is more the role play moment.
Yeah. Oh, that's good because we're about to pick them.
Can you remind me, because my brain is old, like the rest of me?
Well.
What's a Jadwija?
They are the nobles, like the sorcerers
Okay.
and stuff.
So I would have done a channel. So that's 13.
All right, everyone heals 13.
Yay.
Well, I don't suppose you could point us to the nearest guard post and we can go and make arrangements.
It would be my pleasure. You actually notice the demeanor of the trolls actually seems quite cordial as they head out and they point you towards what appears to be a nearby guard post.
Compared to the ones we met on the bridge.
It's not quite as far as the bridge ones, but pretty close. As you begin to make your way there, you can see that a group of, let's just say, hooded figures have made their way into an alleyway. And you see them drop something into a nearby dustbin. They sort of bang it a couple of times to get your attention before running away. You quickly make haste to try and see who these were and what they had on them. And inside the bin, you see several bags that have been rolled up. They have an R written on it. You're not sure what that means. But as you open it and peer inside, you see some guard uniforms. Some palace guard uniforms. Some winter guard uniforms. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end today's session.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the smuggler helping you guys out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I keep getting eaten by everything.
Yeah, dude.
Ren,
Because you're small.
Ren got eaten by a giant kraken. If you remember that. Or no, I got eaten by a giant T-Rex that got eaten by a giant kraken.
There's a goblin in the mouth of a T-Rex in the mouth in the belly of a worm.
No, that was the Kalo.
Oh,
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. I do apologize if my energy levels were up and down. I have, like I said, been on the mend for a cold, so I'm feeling a lot better. But yes, it is up and downs. I'm gonna get lots of delicious hot food in me and
Yay.
enjoy the bed rest. But guys, thank you so much for joining. You are all spectacular. Thanks to everyone who's donated their time and who donated towards the Daggers Broke Fund. We are now over 50%, which is amazing. So I have almost fully recovered from spending my time in Los Angeles, which not going to do again. I don't mind. I don't. Huh? What was that?
The time and money.
Oh, so much money. But you know what? I will say this. Outback Steakhouse was actually delicious. I'm not going to lie. You know, the best food I ate the whole time I was there was the Australian food. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's go and raid who is up and doing stuff. Let's see. No one. Oh, well, I guess we'll just say good night then. I guess.
All right. Good night.
Yeah, just good night.
Good morning. Good morning here.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
day,
Not
good
so good
afternoon,
morning.
good night. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
Good
it.
time zone.
All right, well, happy time zone, everyone. And stay safe, stay wonderful. Be kind to each other because it's free, and why the hell not? As always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye.
Bye.